Hello. How are we doing? Can we have a very quick AV check to get us going here? Can you hear me okay and see me okay? And I know what's going to happen. You're all about to freak out and say, what the heck are you doing over there? That's what's going to happen. Just waiting for it to happen. Good evening. How are we all doing anyway? We all good? Wrong side alert. I can't handle the change. Thank you for the host, Mr. Kinducci, by the way.
Welcome to the
Rusty, welcome to the house. First sub of the night. Thank you, Mr. Rusty. You're on the wrong side, Kappa. I am indeed. Dr. Dre with 42 months, the answer to everything. True story. Puppies with 2 years. Feels like yesterday. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you very much, Puppies. Just before I switched scene, I think. And Harmer 26. And the Coaches with a sub at 3:30. Sometimes on the left, but mostly on the right. I like it. I like it. Jeff, thank you for the host. What's the button panel you got there? Well, that down there, Stream Deck. It's a Stream Deck. In it. I'm going to join a practice session, I think, because I'm probably going to have to tinker around with the overlays, because I've got a feeling some of the numbers are going to appear in the wrong place. But I thought I'd stick myself over there instead of reversing the camera so that the mic just comes in from the edge of the screen, because it kind of looks better. Mr. Sanjit with almost 2 years. 1 month for golden bacon. I had bacon for tea. I had bacon, beans on jacket potato. You just went for your first drive yourself. How did it go, Jemmy? Rollmaster, don't get too excited. I don't know the Nürburgring Nordschleife, so I need to just practice it. There is a race at 6 o'clock on the Radical, so I'm going to enter that. So we've just got a bit, like, 40 minutes to kill, basically. Bacon. Amazon Prime doesn't remind you, Trucker J. Oh, I want to show you something. I need to show you a replay from last night. You've got to see this. Let's see. The date is the 16th. It would have been the 15th. 10 o'clock, that would have been it. I need to show you this race, guys. You need to see this. No, I think it's around 6 in the ProMaster, Devil Dude. It depends what you're racing. For me, it's probably about 10. Yeah, you see, the Nordschleife is something I need to learn as a track, because I want to enter the endurance race. And in order to do that, I need to learn the track. So I'm just...
Get to the chopper! Happy anniversary.
Thank you, Dre. Get to the chopper. So Dre's been adding a bunch of new soundbites. There's a whole bunch of new ones. If you want to have a play with them, you can have a look at them. Just run the soundbites command, and it'll take you to the Squirrel TV page where you can look at the list and you can listen to them first. So you can pick out what you want. And as ever, keep the submissions coming. We need more ideas. If you've got a soundbite you want to add, do add it. Thank you, Dre. Brew Hits, 27 months. Loving the content. Casey 3 with 2 years. And Captain Whiskey Jack with the host. I'm just finishing off my cup of tea.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Presley, I went through them all and I picked out the ones that I was okay with, so it could be that the audio quality was bad or I just didn't like it. I'm El Squirrello.
2 litres remaining.
Right, let me show you the...
Pit exits clear. 2 litres left.
Right, here we go. So, this was a race that I entered last night. Sports Guy, welcome back. Independence of the Seas, welcome back. And Blind Headshot, thank you for gifting that sub to Sports Guy. Right. This was a race that I entered last night. 10 p.m. it was. I decided to go in for a race. I was in a very strong field. It was a 2400, something like that, strength of field. Very high strength of field. I'm P16. Prepare yourselves for this start. Are you ready for this? This was last night's replay.
Track temperature is increasing. It's now 29 Celsius. The air temp is 26 Celsius. 2 litres remaining. Quinn has retired. Oh, Paul, track limits, come on.
And that was how I started the race. And I sat in the pits getting repairs for 15 minutes.
Happy anniversary.
15 minutes I got repairs for. That is my shortest ever race in iRacing. Without a doubt. My car was pretty wrecked after that. So here's a fun thing when you look it back. So basically the car who causes the problem is this guy. He basically doesn't move off the grid. Which is okay because this guy goes around him. And it's okay because I go around him. The problem happens, I think, with this guy. So apparently...
Lopez is now in the lead.
Apparently he just can't... I mean, this guy just... This guy here just completely bins it, which is hilarious. But he can't avoid me for some reason. He just keeps accelerating. Obviously, you know, you can't possibly back off the throttle when you see a problem. But then it gets even more funny, because watch this. So the guy who causes all the problems, not only does he cause me the problem, but he then causes the second collision. Watch this. Do you see what happened there? Do you see what happened? So the first collision, I could probably have got back on the track and got somewhere. But this guy tries to go around the problem, and the guy who wasn't moving suddenly starts moving and traps him. So, yeah, that was the best race I've ever had in iRacing. I thought I had to show you that, because it was pretty cool.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
No, I was pretty annoyed at this point. Because I avoided the problem. And then I paid a horrible price for it. As soon as I accelerated the car, it was like, nope. So rather than rage quit, because the problem is in iRacing is, of course, if you rage quit, you end up with horrendous points. You end up with horrendous points when you rage quit. You end up with a massive loss. So what I actually did was got my repairs and then carried on. And then I got, let's see. So I only lost 7 iRating and I only lost 0.04 safety because it was a 2359 strength of field. So the game had already given me number 19 and I actually finished 16th. And although I lost 6 or 7 laps, it was better to carry on and finish the race safely than just take a maximum hit. Otherwise, I'd have been like minus 80 or something. Maybe even minus 90. So yeah, better to finish the race and just, you know, reduce the loss than it is to just rage quit. Dragon Trucker 41 months, love the iRacing and the Atari shirt. Ryan Clark and Andrew, welcome back, guys. Mr. Aerospike. Won't be staying very long. Had an interview tomorrow, so I need to sleep. Hopefully I do better than your race capper. Hey, I did better in the next one. Mr. Ulasu. Have a great evening. Hope you win today. Good luck, Paul. Oh, sorry. Lars. I'll just call you Lars. Thank you, Lars. Miss Kelly Stewart, 29 months. Feels like forever since I watched the stream. Let me show you the next one. Thank you, Miss Kelly. Welcome back. Let me show you the one I did this afternoon, because this is hilarious. Trucker J for 2 months. Never thought I would get it. Friend is sharing an Amazon Prime account and not using the Twitch benefit. Guess I will send you some Amazon money. By the way, how was Truckfest, Kappa? Thank you, Trucker J. That works for me. Connor. Hopefully I'm on yellow chat colour now. You're still on orange apparently, Connor. But thank you for the delivery, sir. Apparently you're still on orange. Blind Headshot gifted us up to good hands. Saw me with 34 months, 34 islands in the Mediterranean. There were 34 states in the US that started the American Civil War. Good times, Sammy. In there with the history lesson.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
And Mad Mick, I just saw a message from. Mad Mick, only 5 to go for 4 years. Off to see some real GT endurance racing at Silverstone. Nice.
Back, Nutter.
Independence, keep doing what you're doing. 23 months. Almost 2 years. Blind Headshot gifted us up to Famous 5. And to Sports Guy. Thank you, Blind Headshot. I think that almost brings me up to date. Stuart, 41. Thank you for the brilliant streams of bits.
Left.
Thank you, Stuart. Dr. Dre.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Right,
2 litres remaining.
So this was a race I was in this afternoon. Let me get on Chase. This is a race I was in this afternoon. So I gridded P2. Okay. I gridded P2 in the Radical. So obviously the first chicane is the biggest worry, right? Four cars going into a chicane. 5 cars going into a chicane.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 29 Celsius.
I was going to tuck in behind the guy, but I thought I'll just defend my line. So that's what I did. So I actually got through. I actually got through the first chicane cleanly.
Konnichiwa, Squirrel-san.
Who was there? Tribble, thank you. Welcome back. Thumbs with 58 months, 2 on from 5 years. And Connor. Konnichiwa, Connor. So all being said and done, that was reasonably clean. Now, as you might expect, there is somebody in this pack who causes a problem for me. So let's see, lap 1, position 2, it kind of goes on like this for a while. Position 2, position 3. You know, bit of a ding-dong with this guy for most of the race. The problem with Monza, in these cars in particular, is it's very, very hard to pull away from somebody. Very hard. Well done, Connor. So, see, he keeps trying it down the inside, but then backs off. Guy loses it by going into the back of him. It's not a bad race. It's mostly clean. Yeah, there's me in P1, like a boss. Unfamiliar territory. Lap 4, lap 5. So yeah, still going well. Different set of people up front, no fireballs. Lap 7, P2, lap 8, P2, P3, P3, you get the idea. P3 still going well. P3, P3, right. And then shenanigans starts to happen. So I've been having a ding-dong race. Watch the 2 in front. Green car, always watch the green car. Coming up down the inside. Boom, there you go. You see it? This guy. So, you know, essentially, he's made a mistake here. He's too far wide. He's too slow. I go down the inside, and then... Yeah. So now the back is damaged. Not a huge amount, but just subtly damaged. And after that, it doesn't quite... When it's turning right, there's just something not quite right with it. It turns left okay, but turning right, it just kind of does this. So, a little bit shook up by it, but, you know, on we carry. Bit of a close call.
No, Paul.
Got a bit of a gap to the
track.
guys behind. So we've got laps, I think 21 or so laps to go. So I just essentially spend the next 3 laps more or less just staying behind this guy. I think it was 6 or 1/2 a dozen the other. I should have given him a little bit more room and he should have turned in tighter. Didn't quite work out. Citrus, welcome back. So, there's no point, every time you overtake him, he just overtake you on the straight, and he just keeps doing this. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to sit here for a while, and on the last lap or something, we'll make a move. That was my big plan. But he makes a mistake, so I end up going in front. So, all going well. Lap 18. You've been enjoying your new Fanatec setup, but as soon as I tried iRacing, you immediately crashed. It's going to take practice. Okay, so, you know, whatever gap you build, doesn't matter, because down this straight, it'll just go... Vroom. You get some green screen artifacts. That's probably the camera, possibly that thing. Beacons. Let's try that. Digger, good evening. Andy Drew, 20 months. Was a time gone also proves that not all iRacing drivers can actually drive. So, you know, I'm doing pretty well here. It's getting a little bit slippy, but I'm still not happy with this back end. Car's starting to, as the tyres degrade, I'm starting to notice more what's going on with that back right. Turning left, okay, turning right. Yep, different rim. First person to spot that, Stuart. So what are we on? Lap 19. I think 2 laps to go. P1.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
And I'm still perplexed. Because I've been round that bend so many times and I have never done that. Never once done that. And suddenly my car decides to drift. Shut it, Beaker. Stevie, if only there was a... I'm sorry, Paul, I'm afraid I can't do that soundbite. Actually, yeah, that would be good. So, yeah. I watched this back, and, you know, I do touch the grass here, and I do touch the grass here, so maybe I picked up some grass, and the outer left tyre was slipping slightly. But then, why would it turn right? That's the only thing I can think of. And then I get on the grass and spoon it again. At this point, I actually thought the car was damaged. I actually thought the car was damaged at this point. So now I instantly go from P1 to P7. P1 to P7, guys, right? But that's not the end of the story. P1 to P7 is not the end of the story. Jackson, thank you for a year. Citrus, 1 more month of the year. Let's jump forward to the 3 boys in front who just got a freebie. Possibly, Andy, I'm not sure. This will make you laugh. This is great. P1 to P7. Oh, there's more. Whee! Hello!
I think I broke something.
What is going on? These 3 cars just suddenly decide to have a massive dance on the track. Which is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know. I mean, they didn't just spin out once, though. They spun out twice. I mean, I was coming through, sitting there going like this, because I just dropped 6 places. And then this gift appears in front of me. Look. Look at that. What is going on? It's like they all just felt a load of sympathy. But what I like best about it is the way that they don't just spin once. It's the way they spin out twice that just... It's just... Stevie, exactly, mate. Look at it. What's he doing? How does he even do that? And then these two are like... Whee! Oh, it's just the best thing. That actually cheered me up when I saw that. Oh dear. So yeah. Excuse me. I went from P7 back to P4. Oh dear. That was so funny. So, you know, a little bit of fortune smiled back at me. I think the game felt sorry for me. I think the number 7 car just got on the brake when he saw the problem, and he was in a turn and he got on the brake and just spun. Oh dear. Thank you for the bit, Stevie. Yes, you broke the car, Connor. I did. I did break the car, but I carried on. You can see the damage here. And that's pretty much the way it finished. So, anyway. I had to show you that replay, it was funny. But I got some points out of it. I got some points. I got, where is it? 23 points and a little bit of safety. So, The guy who I nudged into is this guy. He was aggressive most of the race, actually. He got 91 points. Stevie, I bet they went wee around the corner. They did, they went wee. I can't do it like Snugs. And Josh Bosch, 16 months, keep on gaming. Thank you, Josh Bosch. Oh dear. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go and, I might as well start getting ready for the next race. It's a radical. There it is. Yeah. Then I think the new damage model is going to be a big game changer, Harm. I really do. I think it's going to be a huge game changer, the damage model, because in situations like, often you'll get touched and it'll cause too much damage or not enough damage maybe. With the more granular model, it'll be like more accurate. Like a spoiler might fly off instead of you taking strange axle damage that you probably shouldn't have had. Oh, yeah. So yeah, the thing is about iRacing is you can just go from like the biggest high to the biggest rage just in one race. Hatred. Kunnik, yeah, go for it, man. I'll try and answer it. I'm kind of hoping the new damage model will come out at the end of this season, but maybe the next season, which would push it back into Christmas. Creeper Paul, I'm flying over the Atlantic in a 747. Are we talking about in a sim? Creeper, or are we talking about you're really on a 747? You think next year? Oh my god. Why would they tease us with a video for something that's only going to come out next year? Why would they do that? Why don't they just show you something when it's near to release rather than going, hey, well, you can have it next year? That's horrible. Who cares about next year? In a sim, gotcha. I found a code for subscription $4.78 for 3 months. It's like you pay $4.78 every month for the first 3 months, or you pay $4.78 for the first 3 months purchase. I don't know. I don't know, man. Without knowing anything about the code, I don't know. I think $4.78 for 3 months. Is that pounds or dollars? It's unlikely. My code gets you 3 months for $9, and that's a pretty good deal. I doubt $5 for 3 months. I don't think that's right. That seems way too low. Did the exact same thing with Elder Scrolls, but it won't be out till 2020 or 2021. Jules, where's the badge gone, man? What's going on? Connor. I used to stay off school a lot, so you could say I had a tendency to do so. Hope everyone has got the level results they were hoping for. Oh yeah, A-level results day.
The leader's just done a 141.0.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Welcome back, Jules. Dumbass, welcome back. Thank you, Banner, for gifting us up to Jules.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Well, your problem is solved, though, Jules. Your problem is solved.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
You think it's going to be hard for them to stop Skyrim? I don't.
Clear. Push now.
I don't. Somebody remind me at quarter when it's going to start up. It would help. It would help if I actually bothered to turn rather than just reading chat, wouldn't it? I need to put my gloves on as well. One sec. What have I done with them? They're in my bag. That's what it was. I couldn't take the first corner without gloves on, you see. You just can't turn properly without gloves. It's chat's fault, exactly. It's not mine, you know that. Does that mouse go away or not? It's one of those stupid games that doesn't hide the mouse. Brilliant, Stevie. Brilliant, man.
Limiter's still on. Disengage it. Pit exit's clear.
Go, gadget, karting gloves. The Jet Gamer, you know me too well. His wheel's on the wrong side. Lel. Which layout is this? Yes, don't know, can't remember. I don't know, Tommy. I haven't really got a plan, mate. Game is right. The mods can give you the. There's a command. New soundbites, I think it is. Exclamation mark new soundbites, something like that. You just fill the form in. Crazy PM, welcome back. Racer Boy 2 Mixer, welcome to the house, Racer Boy. Thank you for your stuff. That's fine, Tommy. You don't have to like everything I do. That's cool. Yeah, but it's a fixed setup, so you can't change the gearing, Trucker Joe. That's the thing. But yeah, it needs a taller gear, but you can't change it. Turned in too late! I don't need to box, everybody just get out. So many different ways of taking that. The best bit of these games are people are always just that close to spinning out. Oh yeah. Well, that's it, Sarge. You have to be on the edge. But the problem is, Sarge, the edge changes lap by lap. Somebody got kicked for high ping. I've not got the betting system implemented. I'm trying to work out if any of the information's being hidden on the screen. I didn't turn on the betting thing yet because, quite frankly, unless I can somehow consistently start finishing in the top 5, it's probably not worth it. Is it?
That last lap was a 140.2.
How do I change the, there we go. Comparison session best lap. To all. BMW rim. Well, here's the thing, Super Demiro. When I bought my Fanatec kit, I bought this rim and the F1 rim. And I thought this week I'm going to try the BMW rim to see how I get on. with a round wheel as opposed to like an F1 type wheel.
New fastest lap for Martin, 1:39.
It's interesting. There are differences, you know, in the way it drives, definitely. Do I like this track?
E6.
I do and I don't.
0.6 off the leader's pace.
The problem is, because this car on this track, on these straights, flats out in 6th and there's nothing you can do. So what happens is, unless you put at least a second between you and the guy behind you before you get to the last turn, he will catch you up by the time you get hit. And that's annoying. Hello. I'd say the track is easy to learn, but tricky to master.
Sector 1 is quick.
Archangel, thank you for the host, sir. Hope you're well. Am I doing Le Mans 24 hour? I'm not ready for it yet. In between the radical races, I want to go on the Nordschleife because I'm trying to learn that track, and I really don't know it yet. Because I want to do that so I can enter Enduro. Bathurst. I haven't been on Bathurst for years, not in this game.
Just done a 1:40.5. Sector 3 time is fast.
Bathurst, that mountain section's crazy. It's a good track, but it can really... it's a heavy price to pay for a mistake. Oops. Almost over-rotated.
Sector 1 time's okay.
You like Bathurst? You hate Bathurst. People who hate Bathurst are the ones who've been kicked by it numerous times.
Come on, Santiago, come on!
The guy behind has just done a 1:40.4.
50% off Hunter. That's not a bad deal. Yeah, that's it. It's the first chicane is removed.
P8, that lap was a 1:40.4. You're now 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace.
That's weird, that felt faster. Section 4 is bad. On the edge.
This lap will be deleted. Watch the track limits.
Just took a little too much throttle on the exit there. Took a chunk out of that, but got away with it.
The leader's has just done a
that was so close.
159.1.
Yeah, I'll probably go and register things. Crazy PM, welcome back. Move the fuel thing. Yes. I do need to move some stuff around. One sec. What I'll probably have to do is just hide that camera for a second while I figure out where everything is and then get it moved. Mrs. Frosty, there will be PO Box sent special delivery. Okay. Okay, Mrs. Frosty, thank you. Nice crash, though. I tell you, it's easily done in the Radical. Nice one, B9. Whoa, why is the wife spamming me with messages? What's going on? Bathroom stuff. Burke Black, thank you very much for the host, Burke. Neil J, thank you for the host. Right. Okay. There it is. The fuel thing. Oh, it's going to be a real pain to move this. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to put it? Well, we could put...
Welcome back, Nutter.
Probably put that.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Put that there. That wasn't a bad guess.
Aye, 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 aye.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
The leader has just done a 142.0.
Sorry, I just need to edit this. I'll put that below, I guess, but we'll put it above. Mrs. Frosty, usually, unless it's a special request. Like if you say, oh, can you please open it on Friday? I'll do my best. Obviously, when it arrives, I can only do that, but There we go. Okay. Wrong one, that one. There we go. Right, we're back in the room. Mr. Rye, 23 months. Hope all is well with you and the family. Thank you, Rye. Not bad, sir. Almost 2 years. Mick Pringle.
Welcome.
My mum has the same washing machine since my brother Callum died 25 years ago. I guess that means that washing machine do indeed last longer than Cal gone. Oh my god. That's just... Pringle. Welcome back, Luke Pryor. Will you play the new TSW add-on anytime soon?
The leader has just done a 141.0.
I'm not in a rush.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Exit's clear. Push.
26 months, says Luke. Only 26 until you're 18th. Spooky. We need to get an X-Files type clip. Like a spooky kind of X-Files soundbite. Twilight Zone type thing. Halloween piano. Well, if you find one, submit it. Racing Radical today, and you have a condition called what? Exaphoria, right? Eh? What's that? I haven't changed the field of view.
The leader has just done a 140.8.
Yeah, there's already a badum. Have a look, Beaker. You can go and have a look at and listen to the ones that are there. Exclamation mark sound bites. Or just head to Squirrel TV, log in, click my account, sound bites. Lets you listen to them. That's when the eye moves outward. Lazy armor vision's still the same. Ah. Is it like, can you fix it? This guy likes running wide.
Sector 1 is 0.1 off the pace.
I can't really look at Discord right now.
Sector 2 time is good.
Dude! I was on a good lap then. What kind of little oops is it in the video?
The leader's just done a 140.7.
That guy slowed me down so much on that lap. Ah, it doesn't matter, Trucker J. Basically, because this is the thing, Trucker J. Because I had to remove from that video. I had to remove Oregon stuff because Oregon is still under embargo. So it doesn't matter if it mentions Oregon, but I had to hide the map and stuff.
140.4.
Because I'm not allowed to show that yet. It doesn't matter if it says Oregon. It's just I can't reveal details of it. Mrs. Frosty, one sec. Well, if you receive the package, would you be able to open it on Sunday? Hopefully me and Katie would whack from Harry Potter. Oh, you go into Harry Potter world thingy. Oh, that was bad.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
It's a bit rubbish. I'm messing back here in chat. If it arrives before Sunday, Mrs. Frosty, then I will open it on Sunday, no problem. That was never off track, come on.
Oh, Paul, track limits, come on. This lap will be deleted.
Yeah, Jules, my brother, a couple of months ago, my brother's retina detached in his eye. And it filled up with liquid and all kinds, and he's only just got some kind of vision back in it. But they're trying to fix it, but it's not easy. And he's getting what's it called when your lens greys? He's getting that as well, so he has to have an operation to remove that. Glaucoma. Is it glaucoma? I thought that was diabetes related. Cataract, that's it.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Yeah, cataract. So he's having to have that removed as well. All kinds of problems. He got permission to drive again though, like he got his driving license back. The Luke Pryor, 26 months. Oh, I've read that one. Yeah, I don't know. He's coping, but obviously he'll never get full vision back. Oh, why? Why?
This lap's been invalidated. Watch
unbelievable.
B3.
You have the Oregon DLC for ATS. Flamingo, I'm on the senior testing team, so I have access to stuff that is under embargo. So yes, I have Oregon, but I cannot talk about it and I cannot show you that. And I had to specifically hide it for that video. Whoopsie. At least he didn't jump back on the track like a boss.
Ay, ay, ay.
Guys, if you send it in cheers, don't forget about the soundbite thing. There's nothing to worry about. The doc said it probably born with it. Took years to develop. But it's fixable if my eye stays that way eventually, but it's not a big surgery to do the op. Okay, well you've got options then.
The leader has just done a 138.7.
138? Gee. Sorry, alien.
B4, good lap. That's your quickest today. That was 114.1. That puts you.
Opinion on fixed setup versus not battle
capital.
cattle.
2/10 off the pace in sector 3. The guy ahead has just done a 153.1.
The good thing about fixed setup is quite simply that when you race, you know it's nothing to do with the car. Yeah, if you're like 5 seconds slower than the leader, you know it's not because of car config, it is down to like you. With a setup that you can change, It's like another dimension to the racing. Wild Annie, thank you very much for the host. I need to change your chat colour, Wild Annie. I'm trying to remember to do
that. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
I lost a load of time in there then. Oh well. Lost a load of time turning into that chicane. How you doing, Wild Annie? You good? You just finished?
They'll invalidate this lap.
Can I have my colour changed, Scooper? You have to change it yourself, mate. Brakes are pretty good on that thing. The race. No, I don't want to replay. Yeah, I had a terrible day racing, lots of mistakes, but ended up on a P2, which was a nice way to end. I've had days just like that. Rubbish, 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 yay! And then I've had, okay, yay, rubbish. So I've like ended on a rubbish day, you know? Track limits soundbite. You don't need, because crew chief guy will moan at me anyway. Come on, Paul. Track limits. If I turn crew chief into non-PG mode, you get a lot more fruity. Trekking guy, welcome back.